This is a training method for developing just strength in your upper body.
Apart from using the constant pressure and the pushing on your arm to build up your upper body, this develops the correct muscles for punching and striking. We also need to develop the right muscles for pulling. Now notice how my bicep is totally relaxed here, and my tricep is the only muscle that's working when I'm using yang push hands. This is the correct way. However, when you're pulling, you must make sure that your bicep rather is working and your tricep is totally relaxed. Now this is the method we use. It's sort of a reverse push hand. Martin pulls forward and I'm placing pressure on him, trying to stop him from pulling me forward. So this is getting the reverse effect from the normal push hand. Now if he lets go and I fall back, that's wrong. I haven't kept my center. If he lets go and I sink my weight into my back leg like that, then that's right. So I must be keeping my center all the time. By the same token, when I push forward, I mustn't go over like that, because then my timing is wrong. I must sink the weight, keep my back straight into the front leg. Now what we're looking for here is not big long attacks, because what does that do to anyone? It doesn't. It just pushes them over like that. That's wrong. What we're looking for here is forging or energy attacks, which trains us how to punch and to attack. So when we're pushing, we look for a little hard bit on the person's body and then attack it with a total body movement. The whole body must be involved. There's a little hard bit there. Bah! And so you attack with a total body energy movement rather than a great long pushing movement. This teaches us to attack with great force over a short distance to gain a great amount of energy. And also, if you push really strongly and long, he can grab your arm and pull you off balance. So there's your little forging type of movement. All your opponent has to do, of course, is to relax, and that'll defeat it. You can also do a reverse attack, as I just did then. As he's starting to push, you just forging him backwards. There is, of course, the famous uprooting technique, which is nothing mystical at all. It's simply a physical thing. You simply take the person's arm down, you place your hand inside your elbow like this, step underneath, and using all your body, lift the person up. Now, if, of course, that person chooses to, they can just relax the shoulders and their arms, and you cannot uproot that person, which is the correct thing for them to do, of course. So what you have to do is to look for a little hard bit or some tension and then attack that tension so that they'll rise up into the air. Their feet are lifted up like so. Chen style push hands is slightly different than the Yang style. They have a slightly different stance. I prefer the Yang style, but I'm including this here because it is also quite helpful. If you come up against someone who does this style, then you'll know exactly what you're trying to do. They have the opposite, or rather, the opposite feet forward. So Martin has his left foot forward, and I have my right foot forward. And notice how close we are in. So it is a little more difficult doing the Chen style push hands, which could be an advantage. Now my attacking movement, Martin's attacking movement, is from this position he just comes across and tries to lift me over. Now notice, you watch his leg. His left leg will simply straighten out and help in this maneuver and throw me over. Now that's his main attacking movement. My attacking movement is to take his arm and lock it up, taking it over. Now once again, I also use the straightening out of my right leg to throw him right over there and onto the ground. You can actually lift a person right off the ground doing this technique. See how I'm straightening my leg off? Woof! And off the person goes.